Good morning, children. Huh? ऐसे देखेंगे. Good morning, children. Let us start with the topic about natural vegetation environment. We'll discuss about introduction, flora, fauna, virgin vegetation, biome, and types of biome. Vegetation, as you know, it is plants grows on its own, grows with the climatic conditions related to nature. It grows on its own due to various climatic conditions. That is, we need certain factors like soil, photoperiod, temperature, precipitation, all these factors affecting the temperature of a place. So based on these factors, this vegetation grows, right? So here if we take the vegetation of such like a vast country like India, it is the 12th mega biodiversity in the world. If we take in the Asian continent, it is the 4th position, right? If you see here in this vegetation, we find almost 47,000 species of plants and 15,000 of non-flowering plants and 87,000 of species of fauna. So it have mega diversity of the country. So here if we take what is flora? Flora means plants grown in a particular region. You can call it as a flora. It is a technical word. Or a group of plants is called as flora. Similarly, we can say here fauna is. Fauna means here plant animal kingdom. Group of plants, group of animals living in a particular area, we call it as a animal kingdom. Group of animals living in a particular region, we call it as a animal kingdom. Right. So now coming to the vegetation. So this type of vegetation grows without human aid. Without help of human aid, the plants grows on its own. We call it as a virgin vegetation. So here we can find both plants as well as animals. That's why you see forest takes a major role. Forest gives a major role for the important for the countries. Because we have a lot of advantages, uses for the forest. Use shelter, causes rainfall, control the floods and control the soil erosion and use humus. Ultimately, this humus helps to do agriculture and so on. So therefore, the forests are so important for us. So here, this forest, before discussing forest, we will discuss about the word ecosystem here. Ecosystem. So here, in this system, both here plants and animals are interdependent. Here, in this system, here both flora as well as fauna are interdependent or interconnected each other. Each other can be called as ecosystem. Can be called as ecosystem. Right? You see here this. In this system, we can find various plants, various creatures grown in a particular region. And different types of fauna also can be identified. This we call group of plants and animals living together in a region called as biome. So these biomes will be classified based on the climatic conditions. Based on the climatic conditions. So therefore, your vegetation can be classified into different types. Vegetation can be classified into different types. The first one is here a tropical evergreen forest. Tropical evergreen forest. These forests can be classified These forests found in the areas of where the places receiving high temperature and heavy rainfall. Where the places are receiving high temperature and heavy rainfall. Such places we can found this tropical evergreen forest. Generally, these can be identified in northeastern part of India and the coastal region of, that is both western region of our country as well as eastern region, and including the union territories of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Andaman Nicobar as well as Lakshadweep. This is the area where we can identify this tropical evergreen vegetation. Now coming to the important plants, if we see the major plants grows in this bed are, one is ebony, mahogany, cinchona, rubber and rosewood. These are the most important plants. These are the most important plants which will be grown in this bed. They may ask you, generally they used to ask in UPSC examinations, rosewood is the best example of dash type of vegetation. Options will be given: tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, mountain forest and mangrove forest. So therefore, these types of plants we have to remember where these following types of plants grow in a particular bed. So if you take these major plants like ebony, mahogany, cinchona, rubber and rosewood, this will be grown in mainly where the places receiving high temperature and heavy rainfall. Places receiving high temperature and heavy rainfall. That already just now we have told. These can be identified in Andaman Nicobar Islands, northeastern states, and western coast as well as eastern coast, or you can say east coast and west coast. These are the four regions where we can identify this evergreen forest. Now let us come into the, and even if you see, this area is very forest, plants are very thick and so dense. Even plants grows with the height of even 60 meters. Plants grows with the height of 60 meters, imagine, because of high temperatures and heavy rainfall. Because of this, plants grows very high, right?
रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं हो रहा है सर।
Better take one stand.
So therefore, children, these are the most important plants which are grown in this beds. One is ebony, mahogany, cinchona, rubber and rosewood are the major plants which are grown in this beds. Now coming to the fauna. These are the plants. Now coming to the fauna. Which are the major animals can be identified in this beds? First we take as elephants, monkeys and rhinoceros. These are the common animals we can identify in this belt. Common animals we can identify in this belt. Tropical evergreen forest. Elephant, monkeys, rhino, etc. These are the common animals we can find in this tropical evergreen So children, this is one of the most important type is where these type of forest can be identified and which are the important plants grown in this area and what type of animals, what different type of animals can be identified in a particular belt. This is most important is. Now you take first one is, I told you this can be identified in the where the places receiving high temperature and heavy rainfall, that is more than 200 centimeters and temperature must be very high. And the major plants are, I said, ebony, mahogany, cinchona, rubber and rosewood. When you come to the fauna, is this. Fauna means elephant, rhinoceros, monkeys are very common in these places. So that is the first type of vegetation, tropical evergreen forest. Oftenly they used to ask question. Stop the book. Oftenly they used to ask a question. Stop video there. So right button. Start my video. On karna? Dabana? Yes. So therefore, here first one, ebony is the dash type of vegetation. Down given. Evergreen forest, mangrove forest, dense forest, and mountain forest. So therefore, I am requesting you, this you have to be very clear. Which all the plants grown in this evergreen forest? Ebony, mahogany, rosewood, and rubber as well as cinchona are the major plants. The major plants which are grown in evergreen forest are, once again I will repeat, ebony, mahogany, cinchona, rubber and rosewood. Right? So these are the major plants which are growing in evergreen forest, tropical evergreen forest. Now come to the second one is tropical deciduous forest. Tropical deciduous. So these forests also we call it as a monsoon forest. Tropical deciduous forest also we call it as a monsoon forest. So these can be identified in the central part of the country. That is around the Indo-Gangetic plain, around the peninsular plateau. This is the area where you can identify in the tropical deciduous forest. This can be again subdivided into two types. One is dry deciduous and second is wet deciduous. Here the deciduous forest can be subdivided into two types, dry deciduous and wet deciduous. If you take the first one, the wet deciduous forest can be identified where the places receiving rainfall more than 100 centimeters. More than 100 centimeters. There you can identify this wet deciduous forest. Wet deciduous forest. Whereas in the case of dry deciduous, these can be identified below 100 centimeters. That is above 70 centimeters of rainfall and less than 100 centimeters of rainfall. There you can identify this dry deciduous forest. Dry deciduous forest. And if you take this region is the major plants, plenty of plants is arjun, people, neem, sesame, chestnut, oak. All these are the important plants grown in deciduous, tropical deciduous forest. Here also the major fauna is, major animal kingdom is tiger, lion. Tiger, lion, elephant, monkeys are the common animals we can identify in the regions of tropical deciduous forest. Tropical deciduous forest. Deciduous, D-E-C-I-D-U-O-U-S, deciduous forest. F-O-R-E-S-T-S. Or we call it as a monsoon forest. We call it as a monsoon forest. Monsoon forest, or we call it as a tropical deciduous forest. That is number 2. Tropical deciduous and tropical evergreen forest. Okay, children? So next we'll continue with the topic. Okay, sorry for your disturbance and inconvenience because there is a problem of net. The problem is here, net problem is. Net connection is not proper, and so you have to regret these facilities. You have to adjust, no other way. Okay, boys? So remaining, we will continue the same topic with this other type of vegetation beds. Clear? If you have any doubt, please don't hesitate. Please come forward, ask, clarify. You're almost welcome. But one thing I sad from your part during the examination time. During the examination time, you have not sent the papers after 1 week also. It is a very, it is not acceptable. Once the examination is over, exam started at 9 o'clock and over by 10:30, you are supposed to send the paper 5 minutes or 10 minutes. 10:40 you have to send. But you people stating that, sir, my father has gone to office, my mother has gone to school, and they'll come back at the evening. When they come back to home in the evening, that means how much time? Almost all 6 hours you are keeping your paper with you, which is not at all acceptable. After the examination, immediately you have to send the paper within 5 minutes. So 6 hours you are keeping and with you. Then you immediately will forget. The next day you are preparing for examination. So last examination over, then we started correcting the paper. Ultimately, when you see your paper is missing. Then is it a teacher's duty to call you, my dear boy, please send the paper. That means the paper was with you almost all 10 days. It's a big crime, which is not at all acceptable, my dear children. So because of these online classes, due to pandemic COVID, we are all accepting this. Otherwise, you will be treated as an absent, otherwise fail. Okay, let us see. We'll continue the next class. Go on, sir. It has come like this. बंद कर. बंद करना कैसे करना? ये इसको करना. इसको किया.